Hello everybody and welcome back to the Marvel Sports League B-League Event 3 today. We're here for Funnel Endurance, a huge course that we saw in the A-League that provided a very exciting finale that we saw where the Fast Pharaohs took home the gold. But in the B-League, it's Team 7 who have a 2-point advantage over the Popsicle Pride before a bit of a gap to the Midnight Skies, and the Coffee Crew and Ivory Angels find themselves in the relegation zone after a third of the season is complete. But now the test run with our 4 demo teams is about to be complete. Down they go. It's at 3 times speed just to be as quick as possible. We'll go through these funnels rather quickly. As you can see here, you start off with those 2 funnels there before you go into those 2 mini funnels before another normal funnel, another blocker funnel, then 2 normal funnels before another 2 mini funnels, then another normal funnel, obstacle funnel, a coin funnel, and another obstacle funnel to end off the course. So you can see right now it is the Spicy Ramen in the lead ahead of the Continentals. Our other 2 teams are already done. And it's going to be the Spicy Ramen that have a pretty decent lead at the moment. The Continentals get a decent angle in that funnel, but they do fall through, and the Spicy Ramen end up getting the win in this test run. Time of 1:49.03. That isn't a great time, but it was enough for them to get the win. As you can take a look at our heats here today. Let's get it going with Heat 1. Midnight Skies, Mint Monarchs, Security Squad, Coffee Crew, Popsicle Pride, and the Brilliant Blues. Down we go to start. Let's see what they got. Through that first funnel, who's got the best angle? It does not look like the Popsicle Pride, the team in second, has a good angle at all. Yes, they are unfortunately in last for them. Midnight Skies don't either. That's surprising because Star won the last event in the sprint and is pretty decent at funnel endurance too. The Mint Monarchs have fallen to last now, and at the top, or no, that was the Coffee Crew. The leaders are the Mint Monarchs. I apologize for that. They looked a bit similar coming out of there. The Mint Monarchs, the only team not to enter the mini funnels yet. Midnight Sky's the only team not in the middle mini funnels now, but the Coffee Crew lose a spot to them immediately. As you can see, it's the Security Squad. Their cat's in lockdown up top. That's good for them. Popsicle Pride have fought their way back up into second in the mini funnels. How long can they hold that funnel? Pretty decent, but the Security Squad will have a funnel to themselves. The back of the pack, have the Mint Monarchs fallen all the way down to the last? Yes, they have. That was quite surprising. The Mint Monarchs falling through very quickly now. That is not what you want to do. The Coffee Crew and the Brilliant Blues and Midnight Skies also in battle with them. The Mint Monarchs fall first, though. They whip around those mini funnels. We already have 2 entering our second set of mini funnels. It is about a funnel lead for the Security Squad at the moment. Brilliant Blues get a decent entrance into that first normal funnel, but they have fallen down to last. Popsicle Pride, they're holding second. That's good. The Mint Monarchs back up to third. Good for them. Battle for advancement. It looks like the top 3 and bottom 3 kind of in a league at their own. So let's see how that works. Oh, the Security Squad. Oh no, they've gotten stuck. The Security Squad are stuck. They will not be advancing unless they can free themselves. The Midnight Skies are done. Coffee Crew are done. That means that the Brilliant Blues, despite looking, the bottom 3 looking quite separated, one of them will advance in the Brilliant Blues, but the battle for the win, it's going to be the Popsicle Pride getting the win. We actually had a very close race for the win there between the Mint Monarchs, Popsicle Pride, and the Security Squad could not free themselves. How disappointing for their fans. Popsicle Pride fans, not disappointed though. They're pretty pleased for winning that heat. It's so disappointing for Lockdown of the Security Squad. That's twice now that he is DNF'd a funnel endurance race. When he's been able to participate, it's generally been pretty well, but he's also struggled to finish these courses, and that has been costing the Security Squad crucial points, which led to their relegation in Season 2. And they don't want that to happen again in Season 3. But it's going to be blue, mint, and bluish for the Popsicle Pride, Mint Monarchs, and Brilliant Blues moving on to the final. The Coffee Crew, or Season 1 runners-up, struggling this season. The Midnight Skies, who were in third before this event. Not a good event here today. Now Heat 2, the Radio Waves, Team Forest, Obscure Orbs, Ivory Angels, Team Sunbeam, and the Night Ninjas. Down we go to start Heat 2. At the back, it looked like Team Forest were the last to exit. Well, that doesn't really matter. Who's got a bad angle in that funnel is the Radio Waves. That's not good for them. They've been struggling this B-League, and then it's the Night Ninjas. Up top, it looks like it is the Ivory Angels. That's good for them. Ivory Angels and Team Sunbeam. No, Team Sunbeam is going to take the lead. They have just a little bit more in that funnel. That's good for them. They're going to be the last to enter the mini funnels. Ivory Angels will clear second place. Radio Waves and Obscure Orbs in that last place battle. Some with Team Forest and the Night Ninjas. Team Forest is going to earn third for the moment. Ivory Angels take the lead. in that mini funnels. Team Sunbeam falls through. The Ivory Angels, they're trying to hold on as long as possible to get Team Sunbeam to fall through that funnel to avoid any chance of a collision, but it does not happen, and they get a collision. Team Sunbeam shoves them in and maintains their eccentricity. So they are going to take a decent lead now, as we have our team's first two teams entering our second set of mini funnels, the Radio Waves and Obscure Orbs, and it is not going well for either of them. They're both going to need a very big stand. And the Radio Waves don't look like they're doing that, but the Obscure Orbs fall through first, followed by the Radio Waves almost immediately, and this race is just not going either their way. Team Sunbeam has the lead over the Ivory Angels. Can they hold on, though? We already have two teams in the final funnel, or one team. The Radio Waves are done terrible for them. They were so close to qualifying. This event was actually what cost them qualification, and it puts them in last here. Obviously not going to be last place in the event because they finished the course, but not good. Obscure Orbs finish next. Team Sunbeam has a big lead. They still have an extra mini funnel to go, and the Ivory Angels are almost done. The Night Ninjas, can they hold on for advancement? Or for this here? Yes, they can. Team Forest had the advantage, but the Night Ninjas had that better angle that they just maintained a little bit longer, and the contact with that pin that Team Forest made was suboptimal, and it made them fall in. Now these two teams are just rolling. Team Sunbeam has a funnel advantage, but oh, look at that time. This is much better than last heat. We're already at 2:12. Team Sunbeam could be having quite a long time here, where maybe even the course record, which is 2:24, set by Kinawin of the Citron Crusaders. We're at 2:23. And yes, Ray, the captain of Team Sunbeam, has broken it. That is going to be, is it be over 2:30? No, it will not. Just barely not. But still, a great performance from Ray of Team Sunbeam. Hopefully he saved some energy for the final, though, because of course this event is very, very tiring. Team Sunbeam, the Ivory Angels, and the Night just move on with Ray, Blessed, and Swift. In Team Forest, Obscure Orbs, and Radio Waves, the Tree, Fade, and Static do not. In the first funnel, it was Team Sunbeam who had the advantage. It looked like the Ivory Angels might have had it for a second, but they did not. And the Radio Waves and Obscure Orbs were just in a race of their own, battling for last. It was not good for either of them. The Night Ninjas made that last-second pass to get into third, and then it was just a very long time before those next two came in. The 2:29.73. What a great time there for Ray. This was just purely based off a time that would easily take the gold medal. But unfortunately, this is a race, not a time trial. Taking a look at the results, 7th through 12th, it's Team Forest in 7th, Coffee Crew 8th, Midnight Skies 9th, Obscure Orbs 10th, the Radio Waves 11th, and the Security Squad in last. Not good for our new teams. You can see 3 new teams there at the bottom. Of course, none of our new teams for Season 2 even qualified. It's not looking good for that expansion group, as now the Mint Monarchs, Team Sunbeam, Popsicle Pride, Brilliant Blues, Night Ninjas, and the Ivory Angels for the final of B-League Event 3, the halfway point of the B-League. Down we go. Who's got that best angle of the funnel? I can tell you the worst angle. That is the Ivory Angels. Up top, it looks like it might be the Night Ninjas. No, it's trading around, and now is the Brilliant Blues. The Brilliant Blues, they have struggled to get medals in Season 2 and Season 3. I don't think they have a single main league medal yet in either of them. They didn't get a single medal in Season 2 yet to medal in the B-League so far. It is the Popsicle Pride that have fallen to last. That is shocking for them, the team in second. Followed by the Mint Monarchs. We have 4 in one mini funnel right now. The Night Ninjas fall through. Team Sunbeam falls through. Team Sunbeam is going to be in 4th. Night Ninjas in 3rd. Ivory Angels fall through, and the Brilliant Blues end up with the lead and the best angle in that funnel. So that is great news for them. The Brilliant Blues can take a commanding lead here. Team Sunbeam has fought their way back into 2nd through that blocker funnel. Mint Monarchs aren't looking good. Neither are the Popsicle Pride. They are just battling for 6th and 5th. The Night Ninjas, though, entering that battle, big collision there, and they're going to fall down to 5th. And then just slowly losing control of this race. The Brilliant Blues hold the lead. Will it be a full funnel, though? No, it will not. There's 3 in the funnel right now. The Ivory Angels were in 3rd. They've moved up. They've fallen to 3rd. Team Sunbeam has moved up to 2nd. Oh, the Brilliant Blues almost lost the lead there, actually. That was a great stand by Ray in that funnel. As we enter those mini funnels now, we already have a marble in the penultimate funnel is the Night Ninjas. What a fall from the race there. Very disappointing for them. They finally enter, though. But we have a battle up top between the Brilliant Blues and Team Sunbeam, and maybe even the Ivory Angels. Down they go. The Brilliant Blues are going to hold the lead there. Ivory Angels make a collision. The Night Ninjas are done. Brilliant Blues have a funnel to themselves. That's great for them. Mint Monarchs are going to fall through. Yes, they will. Popsicle Pride, they might be able to make a stand for a medal. No, they will not. They're going to settle for fourth. We know our podium, but not the order. Brilliant Blues have the advantage up top. Team Sunbeam is going to have fallen for third. Will it be the Ivory Angels? Yes, it will. When they already made contact with the blocker, they made the perfect angle. And Bluish for the Brilliant Blues just barely loses at the end. And the Ivory Angels have won the gold. I believe that is their first career gold medal. Blessed gets it done for that formerly relegated team. They've been looking a lot better this season, which is good for them. The Brilliant Blues second and Team Sunbeam are league leaders. They are 100% podium rate for the B League, but they have not won a gold yet. But they'll still be very pleased with their start. Unfortunately, the team in second, Popsicle Pride, only one position behind. Still, they'll be pleased with this event. See, the Brilliant Blues had that lead there. They were dueling in the front pack the whole way, along with Team Sunbeam and the Ivory Angels. The Popsicle Pride in the end managed to fight up for fourth. It looked like at one point they were going to be in the mix for the medals, and they were. They just couldn't hold on. But it really could have been any one of those top three that could have taken the gold in that final funnel. It was so close. Funnel Endurance once again provides a nice one. It could have even been the Popsicle Pride if things went their way. But both of those marbles, unfortunately for them, had a great angle. Ivory Angels was a little bit better than Team Sunbeams, so they threw them in. And it was enough to throw in the Brilliant Blues as well, who did not get a good angle and take the gold. You see our results 1st through 12th. That is the new course record for Team Sunbeam. And they're probably going to hold that forever because it's not often that we see the same funnel endurance course twice. So congratulations to Ray of Team Sunbeam, takes bronze this event and the course record home. But now, the podium ceremony. Congratulations to Ray, the captain of Team Sunbeam, Bluish of the Brilliant Blues, and Blessed of the Ivory Angels for their medals today. The fans of the team's pretty happy. Now let's check the standings. What did this do to mark the halfway point of the B League? And it is Team Sunbeam at the top by 4 points over the Popsicle Pride. They're trying to hold on to that first place automatic promotion spot. And the Radio Waves and Coffee Crew tied for that relegation spot at the bottom. Security Squad in last. Not good for them. Well, that's all for today. See you for Event 6, Bocce.